So today I'm talking to someone who's kind of like a new friend that I met on Instagram. Her name is Iman Ogundeko, and she's a real beauty enthusiast. She has amazing hair, so you're going to have to check her out at Baby Girl Loves Beauty. I'll leave the details in the notes, but she's, as you can see, if you're watching on YouTube, that she has amazing skin, and that's down to the fact that obviously she loves beauty, and she's also a grad student from Chicago studying here in London. We're not in London, we're in Birmingham. But yeah, she's studying in London. So we're just going to talk about, I've been reading recently a lot more about skin fasting. And like I said, I read about it maybe much earlier this year on Man Repeller. And since I've been doing some research on it, every article uses this document from, I think it was a blog on this website, this Japanese website from the Mirai Clinical Body Care Institute or something. So they said skin fasting improves the skin's condition because once you become someone that's so reliant on using products every day, you have your morning regime, your evening regime, your skin kind of can get a little bit lazy. It doesn't have to do the jobs that it should be doing, which is natural exfoliation, which is natural moisturization. Yeah. So the premise of that is just give it a break, I think, from 1 to 4 days, and your skin will start doing its own thing. Yeah. But then I've read, no, actually, it takes about 28 days because that's when your skin will naturally turn over. So I read about it a while ago. I think that article is from 2011, though. But recently, there's someone I've been following on Instagram, Jessica L. Yarborough. Yeah. And she, beauty's her thing. That's what she writes about. And she did some skin fasting. And if you read her article, which I will post links to, she says she's tried it a few times and she's always seen an improvement. So the other argument is that apparently it's kind of a stand you can make against the big beauty brands.
Interesting.
Less consuming. So that is a good thing. Obviously, we're using less things. Obviously, we need to consider that for the future of the planet. But I don't think it's really taking a stance against the big beauty brands because for every skin faster, there's going to be like hundreds of thousands of people that are like, hell no.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you noticed on our Instagram, I did a little poll. I shared Jessica's article and I just said, would you try skin fasting? And some people, I just said, the options were like, sounds refreshing or hell no, bitch. Like, no way.
And that was me.
You were like, But it's weird. It kind of, over 24 hours, it did change. Yeah. Initially, 75% of people said that they would try it. But by the end, it was 50-50.
Yeah.
And, even Jessica shared the results on her Instagram. Yeah, I think she was a bit annoyed with the people that voted hell no. Because she was like, oh, maybe I'm just getting wise to like big beauty and, So I wanted to know what you thought because you came, like you stayed with me yesterday and your bag was so heavy for one night. I know it was full of
I actually didn't
products.
bring that much, to be honest. I'll have to show you later. But so when I first saw that, I was initially like, no, I can never do that. But I did read the article. And I think that the less is more approach is really, really interesting. And I've actually been taking a more of a less is more approach to my skincare routine. I used to do like the 10, what is it called? The Korean one, 10 step. That's how I got into skincare.
Okay.
And I thought it was so fascinating. But yeah, I don't know if I could actually do no products for like a week or a few days because, well, one, I live in London and the water is just, I don't think you can properly cleanse your skin with water, especially the London water. I think it's just way too harsh. So yeah, I don't know if I could do that, but I could definitely take a more simple approach to my skincare. And that's what I've been doing the last few months. And I have seen a really good improvement with my skin. But also I don't know if I could live without my actives, my retinoids and my acids. I mean, I probably could give my skin a break and it would be fine, but I can't cleanse with just water.
That's
I cannot. I don't think, especially if you live in a big city, with the pollution and
Yeah.
the oil and the dirt. You cannot cleanse your skin properly with just water.
A while back there was this show on it was called like, it's in the London sewers. There's this thing called like the Fat Burger.
The Fat Burger.
Is that? I think that's what it was. Let me just look it up. And oh god, yeah, a fatberg. It's a congealed mass in a sewer system that's formed by the combination of flushed non-biodegradable solid matter such as wet wipes, cooking grease, even stuff that's in your shampoo and face wash. So my issue with this washing, because I read about skin facet, and it literally in its most simple form is, a lot of dermatologists recommend it. Like that's what I did. It did keep coming up. I didn't ever see a dermatologist saying no, don't do it.
Yeah.
But they said thoroughly cleanse with water. I'm like, how can you thoroughly cleanse with water? Okay, you can't wear makeup.
That's fine.
That's fine. But it's the end of the day. If you've left the house, you have to wear SPF.
Yeah. And then washing off the SPF.
Yeah, washing off the SPF with water. No, and then London water.
Exactly.
Let me just show you the fat burger.
Okay.
It's like kind of disgusting.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's say you're working from home, as many of us do, and so you get up in the morning, you wash your face with water.
See,
just water.
I can do that. In the morning, I actually tend not to cleanse my face with any cleanser.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just splash water or I'll use a micellar water. But
when morning, does that, I know that at some point in that day, you're like, right, now I'm going to start putting stuff on my face.
Yeah, because then my skin starts to feel a bit tight and dry.
Right.
So then, I would use my moisturizer and then an SPF. My morning routine is very simple, actually. I just wash my face with water or a micellar water. I'll use a vitamin C serum, or if I don't use a vitamin C serum, I'll use just like a niacinamide serum, and then moisturizer and SPF, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. So morning is very simple for me.
And then you'll go to school or work.
Yeah.
Then come home, and then you just have to use water basically to wash that stuff off. It's not going to happen, is it?
No, it's not.
So you're just never gonna fast.
I would be interested to try it for sure and see what happened. But I'm also curious to see how fasting would work if you've got like hormonal acne. Like, wouldn't that make that worse?
That's what I get. Like,
because
obviously
I don't
monthly, it's
think,
like,
especially with the water, I feel like that would make the acne worse.
And also, I think you tend to have a faith in your products as well. So when you are having a bad skin day, it's like, I'm having a hormonal breakout now. Yeah. And to say, well, I'm skin fasting this week, that means no makeup.
Right,
that means
no makeup. You have to
preventative measures. That means no spot concealers. Like, I love not exfoliate, but what's the brand that does exfoliate?
Kate Somerville.
Yeah, she has this on the spot. Eradicate.
Yeah, with the pink stuff.
Yeah, that smells like really potent.
Yeah,
but
Mario Badescu also has that.
Yes, it's really similar. Yeah. But I wouldn't be able to use that.
No.
I wouldn't be able to do anything to make it better.
Yeah.
So I think it would kind of stress me out, which then would obviously make things worse with the hormones. So
you definitely have to plan for you to not have like any events or anything going on in your life. So that would be kind of hard because, we're all busy. We all have things to go to. I don't know. But I do like the less is more approach. I think I could definitely just do like a very, very basic routine, which is what I'm testing out right now, just the very basics.
So what are your basics? Because your basics might be quite different to somebody else who's already basic.
A good cleanser for sure. You definitely need to cleanse your skin just properly, and I think a lot of people aren't cleansing their skin properly. So that, and then a basic serum. So in the morning, a vitamin C serum. At night, a hyaluronic acid serum or a niacinamide serum, which I love. And then an eye cream, although I could probably do without an eye cream. It's not like essential for me.
Yeah.
A moisturizer, an SPF, and then some sort of exfoliating chemical exfoliant or a retinoid.
Yeah, so you've already gone past the average
I know,
person's basic.
but
so what was your... Okay, so that's your basic.
Yeah.
What were the extras that you were doing that you've cut out?
I stopped using so many serums. I haven't been masking a lot. I don't use an essence. I used to kind of use an essence. I don't use an essence.
I can't be bothered with an essence, I'm sorry.
And I don't know if it does anything. There are people that swear by it, but I'm not sure what else. I used to just like layer on at night, just layer on things. Like I would do a moisturizer, then a night cream, and then an oil, just like all of that. And I've just taken it out. I don't use oils that often unless my skin is feeling very, very dry and I've done too much exfoliation. But yeah, I've just cut out all of the layering out of my skincare routine, and I think that definitely helps a lot.
So have you seen the benefits as well?
Yeah.
As well as having more time, but have you seen the benefits in your skin?
Yeah. I think my skin right now is the best that it's ever been. But I can also credit that to using acids and retinoids a lot more.
Yeah, you need to give me the information on your
we'll definitely talk about
tretinoin
that
on the next episode.
Love it.
One thing that I don't love about the beauty world is that I do think it's quite judgy.
Yeah.
And even the comments about, well, no, if you're saying you wouldn't try it, then you're kind of insinuating that maybe you're not that intelligent or something.
Yeah.
It just, that wound me up because we all have, skin is such a personal thing, and we all have, when you have a bad day, you feel it.
Yeah.
Maybe some people don't feel it as much. They're like, yep, get out there, slap on whatever. But I don't like that element in the skin community. I think there's a lot of that, like, oh, my routine's better than yours, therefore I am more intelligent than you. Or I'm just like, that's what makes me uncomfortable, because you want to feel like, using that phrase, it's safe space. Like if you're willing to share what you do.
Yeah.
Obviously, criticism's got its uses, but I just think there can be a bit of mean girl. But
yeah, I've been seeing that a lot too. But I think it's important to know that what works for one person might not work for another person. All of our skin is so different from each other. Like everyone has different skin. So,
and advice is nice.
Yeah.
But I think some people, especially if you've suffered for years, and I think it can be really annoying when someone's like, well, you should just do this, and you should just do that, or you should get this, and it might not be in your budget, it might not be in your power.
Exactly.
So I think me trying it, I would need to take a week off, because I've done a water fast, which is like 72 hours of just drinking water.
Yeah.
And for that you have to plan. You can't leave.
You didn't eat anything?
No.
Wow.
And by the morning of the third day, I always feel incredibly dizzy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
One time I'd done one, we were staying at a hotel, and I went outside for a walk, and the sun just hit me. It was like those films when you see someone in the desert and they're like seeing double.
Yeah.
So I know a skin fast. And I don't kind of feel, would you see any benefits 1 to 3 days? I think I'd probably have to try it for a week.
Yeah.
But many people that have tried it, I always hear that by day 3, they're incredibly dry and crusty.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would go like that because of the oil in my skin.
I'm incredibly oily. Well, I'm combination oily.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Like T-zone.
Yeah.
So you're not going to try it? I just need a definitive.
I kind of want to try it to see what it would do to my skin, but I'm scared because of how bad the water is in London.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you do it if you were back home in Chicago?
Well, the water in Chicago is actually not that great either. It's not as bad as London, I have to say, but I think it's pretty hard there as well.
Yeah.
If I was living in Denmark, where I was living a year ago, I would do it because the water there is pristine. It's like one of the best. Yeah, some of the best water in the world. It's so pure.
Do they put anything in it? Or?
No, it's just very filtered. Yeah, like everything is. It's amazing. My hair was so soft there. My skin was amazing. Yeah, so I would try it if I was living in Denmark. But I guess I would try it for 1 or 2 days and see what would happen.
Yeah,
and then go from there. So
yeah,
I could. I most days I don't wear makeup, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But the SPF, I'm worried about, like how.
You just wouldn't be able to leave the house. So if you left the house, getting it off properly.
I still wear SPF in the house. If I'm not going out, I'll still put it on. Yeah.
Well, I do, just because where we are, we've got these huge windows. Yeah. So when the sun's out.
Yeah.
But even then, obviously, you still need to wear it. But
yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's time to move on to our other topic, which is fake reviews.
Yes.
And I'd really be interested to see if anyone that's listening can give us some more brands, because before we started researching this, I was convinced there were a lot more.
Yeah.
A lot more brands that have done this, but if you Google it, it's Sunday Riley.
Yeah.
And yeah, they've been pretty bad. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission didn't actually fine them, but they've said you must promise not to produce any more fake reviews, which I think is a bit weak.
I think that is so wrong. Yeah.
Because they did it for what, 2 years, you were saying?
From 2015 to 2017. I forget the months, but it was 2 years.
And it was
which is a long time. Yeah, Sephora. And they created fake accounts on what I think fake email addresses or something. Yeah.
Well, we saw the email earlier, and it was kind of like the bosses saying, you're encouraged to do this as quickly as possible so that you can set up a kind of online profile to try and do at least 3 reviews. And it was just, I think it was their staff that were encouraged.
Yeah.
But being encouraged to give only positive reviews is a little bit.
Yeah. And then encouraged to also dislike negative reviews. And the more that you dislike a review, then it gets taken off.
Oh, wow.
Of Sephora's website, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah. And then, I guess they think that the more positive reviews and less negative reviews they have directly translates into sales. So
I guess it does, because I'm a sucker for reviews.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't trust reviews anymore. I will just spend hours and hours looking at reviews, and most of them don't even sound genuine. Most of them are like, oh yeah, I tried this for a week and my skin is great, or I used this overnight and my skin looked so great the next morning. One night, one day, 1 week is not enough to leave a review for a product.
But I loved it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But would you buy it,
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you tried any Sunday Riley products?
No, not one. That I've definitely been intrigued by a few of them. Is it like the lunar oil or something?
Yeah.
Lots of them, but...
People go crazy over the good genes.
Right,
Which I actually have, but I haven't had a chance to test it properly.
You need to, because I've heard so much about that. And I
Yeah.
think, don't you have a different formula in the US as well, which I find really annoying?
They reformulated it to glycolic acid. It was lactic acid. I don't know why exactly. I think it was because the percentage was too high according to the UK standards.
Yeah.
But I've heard the lactic acid is better than the glycolic.
Yeah. I think Caroline Hirons, she did a really in-depth comparison, which that's the thing. I trust her 100%.
I trust her,
If she tells me something, then yes,
absolutely.
I'm going to believe it. Because she
doesn't bullshit at all.
No, and she doesn't get paid to bullshit, I believe.
Yeah,
so.
she is so funny. I love her.
She is really funny. Yeah. She's one of my favorites to watch. But do you rely on reviews at all then, or?
I do. I'm someone that will read reviews before I buy something. I will read them in depth and see what people are saying. But I also like to go in the store and kind of test it on my hand, or I'll ask for a sample and see. I definitely like getting samples before I buy a product, because you never know how your skin is going to react. But with reviews, I think it's hard because everyone's skin is different. So it's really hard to trust what someone's saying. It might work for that person, but how do you know it's going to work for your skin?
But how do you? So say if you're someone that's very used to reading reviews, what would you say are the key points that you would look out for to maybe see if it's a real review?
If it's a longer review, I don't like any reviews that are just one sentence, oh, this is amazing, but why was it amazing? Oh, I love this. It made me glow. Or, I like the in-depth reviews. You can tell when someone is putting effort into a long, genuine review. Yeah. And they'll have said that they're using it for, a couple of weeks or a few weeks. And I really look for those longer reviews, because the long reviews take a long time to post. It's easy to just leave one sentence review. Yeah. But a long review for me is what makes it more, okay, this person kind of is thoughtful. They're, they're telling you important information. They'll say what kind of skin they have. And I think, and also describing the product too. So
how it describe feels, how it smells.
Yeah, exactly. Stings. Yeah. So I definitely love reading a lot of reviews before I buy something. What about you?
I have to read reviews, but I especially like ones if it's maybe their second time buying it, because that's they've been through it, used it all. Yeah. and they've made the decision to purchase it again.
Yeah.
But when it's something that's like super short and it's like, don't buy this, I see it, I'm like, why not?
Yeah. Or if it's like, this made me break out, don't buy it. But it's like, okay, but maybe it was a one-time use.
Maybe you were already having a breakout.
Yeah.
Maybe you bought it based on a review and it's just not good for your skin.
I like the reviews that will say, okay, this didn't work for my skin and here's why. And, maybe it's not going to work for me, but it could work for you. But just like a negative review that's like, oh, I didn't like this. You need more to the story.
Have you ever bought a product based on a review and realized that it was actually crap? Like, I don't even mean not good for your skin, but just
I don't think so, actually. Not that I can think of at the moment. Have you?
I think I have. I'm trying to remember because I just try and envisage my bathroom cabinet and the things that have fallen by the wayside. Nip and Fab, glycolic pads. I told you I have the toner, which is another story. That really made me break out. These tiny, tiny little spots. Yeah. But the pads, I was like...
And you bought it off of a review?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. And they were on offer on someone selling them on Amazon.
On Amazon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And I thought they were available at Boots.
Yeah, they are. Okay. Yeah, you can buy everything at Boots. But I bought it on Amazon because I didn't leave the house that day. But yeah, No. The Dr. Dennis Gross pads? Yes.
Yeah, I've tried those. I like those.
Have you ever tried the Elemis ones? I'm dying to try those because Katie Jane used.
The pads?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I've heard those are good too. And I've heard, what other pads that I've heard are good? One that I saw recently, I'm forgetting.
It's not the First Aid Beauty ones.
No. I'm forgetting right now. But I really love pads, so I think
I do.
Getting
because you can see if you've like actually taken all your makeup off as well.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a telltale, like you should have cleaned it off. But I really want to try the Elemis ones because Katie Jane Hughes, the makeup artist,
her skin is great.
Yeah. So, and she's all about that dewy look. So again, I think I believe in people more than reviews.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she could sell me anything.
Yeah, that's true. But nowadays, too, with the beauty influencers, you have to be sure that they are reviewing it correctly, too. Because, we were talking about this earlier. They'll give a lot of, like, first impressions, and then they won't, like, follow up. Or
it's impossible that they have been using all of those products because almost every day they could be doing an unboxing. And it's like, first impressions, well, no, you want to know 4 weeks later, I want to know 2 months later. You want to see it. Did their skin change? But obviously, if they're getting paid $100,000s of dollars, they're they must have a schedule of what they're trying, and you couldn't try it all because your skin would just go crazy. So
there's no way.
But I don't think it's like I talked to you earlier, I don't think beauty bloggers or influencers necessarily can influence me because I know there's that transaction for many of them going on. But at the same time, people like you, like I see your skin, I respect your viewpoint. You don't put up a billion posts about different products. No. You're like, this is my kind of arsenal that I use. And I much prefer that because you're just not trying to sell something. So that kind of micro influence, I appreciate that. I think it's a lot more genuine.
Yeah, I actually haven't been posting a lot of products lately because I haven't been trying too many new products. My routine has been consistent. So
Iman's going to talk us through like the 5 products she's been using the most lately, and you're going to let listeners and viewers know whether they're gifted or not.
Yes, I will. Okay,
cool.
So the first product I'm going to talk about is Gifted. And wow, I love this product. I just started using it probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. It is a hair product. It's by Leonore Gray. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's just one of their...
At the end, but...
Yeah, I don't think so. And it's just one of their hair oils. It's actually a treatment before shampoo, it says, but I use it as just a finishing oil. On, like, as a styler. It smells incredible. I mean, you smelled it. Yeah, I love the smell. And it lasts all day. It's
Has it
just
got more oil in it?
I don't know. I know it has coconut oil. I have to check the ingredients, but
So have you tried it as a treatment at all?
I have once. I don't know if it made a difference, to be honest, because my hair is going through some things right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it as like a styler, as a finisher. It makes my hair feel really soft. It gives a really great scent. The texture is amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it, but it's great, and I love the packaging.
Oh, the packaging
Stunning.
is timeless.
Yeah.
So do you use it every day?
Every other day, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it doesn't leave your, once you've used it a couple of times in the week, it doesn't weigh it down?
No, my hair is dry, so it needs all the moisture it can get. Yeah, so this helps to keep it moisturized. Okay. So yeah, I could use it every day if I wanted to. It doesn't give me any, it doesn't weigh it down, it doesn't give me built up or anything. But yeah, I would say every other day I've been using it.
Oh.
Yeah, and it just, see, I'm already like, I don't want to use it because
I know.
I'm already getting kind of to the halfway point.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm kind of savoring it now.
So will you buy it, do you think? When
Yes, absolutely. I would definitely buy this.
Really?
Yeah. I've been looking for a good hair oil, and this is amazing. So
okay.
I haven't really tried many in the past, though, so maybe I'll try something new, but I would definitely repurchase this. Just the scent alone, I'm a fan of good smelling hair products. I need my hair to smell good. So yeah, this is really good.
I think it's hard with hair oil because I washed mine today and I used the normal products I would use when I want to wear it straight.
Yeah.
These keratin products, and I put what I thought was a tiny
drop?
amount of hair oil in. It's one of my favorites. Hey Poa. I put them on my Instagram last week. They're these Tahitian.
Oh yes,
oil.
I saw that.
They're amazing.
I have to try that.
But I put a tad too much in. And it's just, when your hair's like already clinging together, it's like freshly washed.
Okay.
And it's already clinging together. So I think hair oil, you have to really find.
Yeah, the good one.
Yeah. And be very less is more in the application.
Yeah, your hair is different than mine though.
Exactly.
So I need a lot more. Yeah, it's like a tiny drop for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually need more oil, but yeah.
Cool.
This
so
is
what's
really
next?
fab. This is fab. So I'm a big mascara fan. I love mascara. It's probably one of my favorite makeup products. But I normally use drugstore mascara. I love Maybelline. I love L'Oreal. So I don't really use like luxury or higher
like
end.
£20 plus.
Yeah. So this is the first mascara that I've bought that's a bit more it's pricier. Actually, this is a travel size. So this I think was only £10.
Okay.
So this I bought myself because I've heard a lot of good things about Aiko. I guess that's what they call it. I love this. I'm wearing it today. I just think it gives me nice fluffy lashes, and that's kind of the style that I go for. But yeah, this I've been using for the last 2 weeks, and I just love it. Here, I'll show you the wand because it's interesting. It's kind of the curved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to show it to the camera a little bit more?
You can see, right?
Well, not really. But we can zoom in. We can zoom in. Okay, it's cute.
So
it hasn't got tons of the product.
No,
on it.
well, it does, but it's actually less now because it's about 2 or 3 weeks old. But I usually just kind of take the excess off, and I hate that. I hate how mascaras are too wet. Yeah,
and it leaves you just looking really clumpy.
Just I hate that. But I find mascara is better the longer you have it because it gets like dry and the perfect. I wish there was a mascara that was perfectly dry when you first buy it.
Yeah. But you get just the right amount on. I tend to I wear a lot. I usually wear like at least 3 coats.
Yeah, same.
And even when you do the first coat, it's kind of good to leave it a little while before you go in with the second one to kind of build up that volume.
Exactly. So what I'll do, I'll put on 1 coat and then I'll do like my brows or something, and then I'll put on another coat and then do something else, and then I'll do another coat.
Exactly what
it's exactly that's how I use it, because I feel like if you put another coat when it's wet, it just doesn't.
Spider.
Yeah.
And I've never been into that trend.
Oh no, I don't like that at all.
Cool.
So that's
do you know
amazing.
How much that was?
So this, I believe, was £10.
Okay, sorry. You did.
I don't know the full size.
Yeah.
I think the full size is probably 20 or 25.
Okay.
Which is kind of expensive for me. That's expensive for
lash
a mascara, because like I said, I buy drugstore, which is about, I think, maximum £10 for like a big full size tube.
Yeah.
But I really, really do like this. And I think I would buy the full size.
£19.
£19.
Space NK.
Okay. Yeah. So it's not as expensive as some, like
I think
Chanel or...
Yeah, they're in the 24, 26 pound range, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I've got YSL, Chanel.
Yeah. Oh, I have tried a YSL, actually. It was okay. I really want to try the Kush mascara from Milk.
From Milk.
I really want to try that.
Have you tried Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir?
No, but you like that, don't you?
Yeah, I got that and the primer. So it's like £44, I think, for both of them.
Oh, okay.
And I did a blog about it as well, and
Yeah.
I did say you don't necessarily need the primer because for me, it's just replacing the first coat of mascara.
Okay.
Because I always see the first coat as like the base, but I think what it does, it makes you concentrate a little bit more on each lash, because if you coat it with the primer, you see all these white lashes.
Yeah.
You're like, right, I need to cover all of that, and I think it's really good. The issue I have with mascaras is when it like ends up being here, because I have like maybe like oilier face. So
yeah, sometimes mascara does transfer to my top lids, but it doesn't do that with this one.
Oh,
yeah, I haven't found that.
I've heard that the only way you can avoid that is waterproof, and for me, waterproof just seems like a slog. It's like an extra thing to take off at the end of the day. So
yeah, and I find most mascaras are really hard to wash off. This one is fine, but
okay,
yeah. So that's that.
Nice.
The next one is this little travel size cutie from Paula's Choice. It's a 2% BHA liquid exfoliant that people rave about. I don't know about you, but I see people just go crazy over this. It's always on Instagram.
Well, it's
one of their best
brand as well.
It's one of their best sellers.
Yeah.
So I decided to try it out because I've just been hearing so much about it, and I got it in a travel size because I didn't want to commit to the full size. Just wanted to,
Why didn't you want to commit? Just in case it didn't work?
Yeah, just in case it didn't work, and also because I have other products that I need to finish up, so I didn't want to have a big product just sitting there.
I'm just gonna look up the full size.
Yeah, I can't remember how much this was. I think this must have been £10 as well, something like that. The full size, I don't know how much it is.
£28.
Okay, yeah. So this was probably around 10.
Yeah, 100
maybe
ml
12.
is £28.
Yeah. So I've been using this for 3 or so weeks. I really like this. Yeah, the texture is amazing. It gives like a nice silky texture. And yeah, it's been helping with my breakouts, and I use it.
I need it.
Yes, you definitely need it. What else can I say about it? Yeah, I've just been keeping so I have this like, if you see here, breaking out a little bit there.
A teeny weeny, yeah.
So that's been helping with that. And I'll use it in the morning. Sometimes I'll use it at night. So I use it this morning, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm one that uses acids in the morning.
See, I'd be scared to put this on in the day.
I was scared to use acids in the morning.
Once or twice daily, so
Yeah. You can use acids in the morning. I think there's a fear that you can't. It depends on how strong it is, I think. I wouldn't use like a very, very strong acid, like a 10% or above. I wouldn't use like a 10% serum. But you can use acids in the morning. That is what I saw a woman from Skin Doctor. She was the one that was like, that convinced me, because I know that she uses acids in the morning.
Yeah, she knows her stuff.
She does. So I was like, I'm going to try it. And I've been liking it. I've really been liking acids in the morning because I use my retinoids at night, which we'll talk about later. So that is that one. This next one is by this brand that I recently discovered. I think it's a pretty new brand, and it's been going around on Instagram lately, by Good Molecules. And I would say it's comparable to, or maybe it's like a competitor of like The Ordinary, because
so price-wise,
yeah, they're very affordable. They don't have as many products as The Ordinary. They have very few, just like maybe about 10 or 15 products, whereas The Ordinary has a lot of products. So they were kind enough to send me this as well as a few others. So this is gifted. And yeah, niacinamide is a serum that I've just recently started using this year. I never heard about it before. I didn't know what it would do. And when I first started using it, I was like, it's not doing anything for my skin. I don't know if you felt that way. Have you?
I've only just started.
You're just
I
using
got gifted a Glossier one at the Roma Skin Doctors event. Yeah. And I've only just started using it because I didn't want to. Yeah. You know what it's like. You don't want to add that in because I'm very into my vitamin C serums, but my Murad has just run out.
Oh no.
So I've switched to that.
Yeah. So have you seen?
I like how it feels.
Yeah.
I know it's meant to reduce redness and kind of keep breakouts at bay.
Yeah. So this for me, I wasn't impressed when I first, not the specific product, but just the serum in general. I was like, it's not doing anything. And then I ruined my skin barrier twice by over exfoliating.
Explain what that is.
So
the whole skin ruining your skin barrier.
So yeah, I had to do some research on that too because I didn't know what that meant. I kept saying skin barrier, and then I ruined my skin barrier, and I was like, oh, that's what that means. So essentially, if you over exfoliate or if you just are using too many new things, your skin barrier gets compromised and it starts to get irritated and red. And the way that you can tell that you've compromised your skin barrier is if things that you're applying are stinging, even things that you normally use.
That's what that toner did to me.
Yeah, that probably ruined your skin barrier. But like even things that you normally use regularly, they start to sting, and you know that it's never made your skin feel that way, then you've compromised your skin barrier. So I think I got a little too crazy with trying new products and over exfoliating, and things I was putting on my face were just like stinging. Like I was using a hyaluronic acid from Beauty Pie that I've used for a few months now, and it was just stinging. So I was like, okay, I've got to lay off the actives and just use something very soothing. And this changed that. Like it just really brought back my, just brought my skin back to health. It helped with the redness. And then also it does help with acne as well. Like it kind of helps keep that at bay. So I love this. And I really like the brand as well. I think they're just about like simple products, affordable products. So that's this one. The packaging is very cute too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see the packaging. It's very cute.
Okay.
It says help with skin texture and minimize pores. So yeah, I would say that helps with my texture. I haven't had a lot of texture lately. I do have texture, but lately
I used to have. One thing I will say in my limited retinol experience, I used to have the worst texture here.
Yeah.
And you know, like when you get so used to having something like, what is that?
Yeah.
I just used, what was the first retinol I used?
Wasn't it the, no, that's the one that you used.
Was it the La Roche-Posay? I feel like it was something else, but within a week it had gone.
Yeah.
So I'm still waiting for it to catch up with all the other things that I know it helps with spots and stuff. Yes. But I was like, oh my God, my skin's soft again. It's amazing. So I think that's why, which obviously is good. You're about to talk about yours, but I think it's really good to just definitely try it, because I had Skin Doctor on the podcast like right at the beginning.
Yeah.
And I said to her, I don't think everybody uses retinol. And she was surprised, but I was like, seriously, like, my mum doesn't use it, and she would be like, that's a prime person to use it, because obviously it helps with wrinkles, aging, etc. Not
everything
that my mum needs it, but I just think, in the beauty community, everybody knows it and what it's good for. But outside, I still think it's like this untapped.
Yeah. But even in the beauty industry, there's a lot of people that don't use it. There's a lot of people that are scared. There's a lot of, so I think there's a lot of controversy over whether or not this is actually good for you, because you actually can't use it when you're breastfeeding, which I'm not sure why you can't use it when you're breastfeeding. Okay. I don't know that. Don't know the reason why, but there is a lot of controversy over whether it's actually good for you or not. I swear by it, and I know Iwoma swears by it. I've been using... So this particular one I have been using for a few months now.
So what's
it
called?
Dermatica, which is an online dermatologist, which I know sounds a bit shady.
Yes,
it does. And I was just like,
lenses for online.
I do too, actually.
Do you want to show?
So this is Dermatica is an online dermatologist based here in the UK.
Okay.
And I can't remember how I found out about them. Probably through Instagram.
Yeah.
And the way it works is you have to submit photos of your skin.
Okay.
And based on that, they'll recommend products for you. They'll also ask you some questions like, what are your skin concerns? How is your skin, etc. So I did that, and they actually recommended to me something else. But because I have been using retinoids for 5 years now, I was like, can I please have a retinoid? I just want my usual tretinoin 1%.
Okay.
I want to try that and see how it goes. And like, yeah, sure. So they knew that they trusted me, and they saw that my skin was breaking out at the time because I wasn't using this. Okay. So yeah, I've been using this now for a few months. But as I said, I've been using retinoids for 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you like about this one?
The texture is really nice. It really sinks in. I do believe it has silicones in it, which is another hot topic in the industry.
Yes.
Some people don't mind them. Some people will never use them.
Yeah.
I don't go out looking for them, but if it's in a product and it works for me, then I'm okay with it.
Cool,
and this has silicones in it, I believe. But yeah, the texture is great, and yeah, it's been working really well for me.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with tretinoin. It changed my skin. And I think that with a combination of using chemical exfoliants is just like, it's spot on for me. Yeah. I've noticed the greatest improvement with my skin since doing that. I'll use acids in the morning and then tretinoin at night.
And how much is this?
So it's a monthly prescription, or you can change it to I think I do it every 2 months because I don't use it every day. I use it about every other day or every 2 days, depending how my skin is feeling. So you can get it every month if you want. This is supposed to last you exactly a month.
Okay.
But I do it every 2 months, and I think it's about 20 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is a bit expensive, but for me it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because I cannot live without it.
Yeah. Well, you look good, so.
Thank you. Yeah. So
okay.
Those are my products.
So I'm definitely gonna get the Paula's
choice.
I
I think you should try this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you also have your Dr. Dennis Gross pads, which I think you should give a chance.
About 27 left, so
yeah, give those a chance and
see.
But definitely, I think
I'll try that after.
This is good. Yeah, definitely.